Hi guys, it's Goretti with Lakeview Medium and Tarot. And this is take number 8, I think, on this video. Way too many interruptions, way too many screaming by all these kids. I have a full house and it's raining outside. So they've been at each other like cats and dogs this morning. Anyways, this is a video response video response to Ravenflower's 16 witchy questions. Let's see if we can do this without getting interrupted this time. So question number 1. Do you have a witchy name and how did you come by it? I do have a witchy name. I only have one. I am a solitary practitioner, so I only have the one. And it's the one that I use in public as well. I came by it when I had asked my matron to name me. And so she named me during one of my deep meditation trance sessions. She opened it was very ritualistic. She opened her arms, she named me, she placed her hands on my head. And then she wrapped me in her arms, embracing me. And so she named me Aset. It is an Egyptian name. I do follow the Egyptian pantheon. It's something that I have had past lives in ancient Egypt. And so my soul still connects to that. And the deities still connect to me in that aspect. So that's a different story. So that is how I got my name. So question number 2, where are you located? What brought you to the area? And were you born there? So I am located in West Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. It is a smaller town, city, I guess you can say, in the interior of British Columbia, normally called the Okanagan Valley. So it's wine country in Western Canada. And we live near a lake, Okanagan Lake. And what is amazing about this area is that it is an energy vortex point. And it's got amazing energy here. Amazing energy here. I am originally from Vancouver, BC. Born and raised. And my husband and I decided to move to West Kelowna to raise our girls in a smaller, quieter area.
Can you help me find it?
Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Question number 3. Do you wear a special amulet or jewelry for spell work? I do. I don't necessarily need to use it. But I do. I have found myself using it. Probably even without realizing it. And it is a slice of amethyst as a pendant, wrapped in silver, is what I've been using. Did you find it? Good job. Good job, lovey. Question number 4 is, what is your favorite space or place? My favorite place and space, it's both, is a place called Bunsen Lake. And it is about half an hour from Vancouver in itself, in the area of Port Moody and Coquitlam. And it's this hidden lake within the local mountains there that I went to when I was about 13 or 14 on a school field trip. Because it has like a reservoir and a dam and waterfalls, and it's like a science trip. And what made it special to me is the moment I went into the clearing of the lake, it was as if somebody opened a door and nothing but pure light shone down. The divine energy at that moment there for me was a door. It was an opening for me spiritually. Because after that point, there was no turn backs. That's when I started reading reading books and about gods and goddesses and different religions and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's definitely a special place for me. And at different points in time, besides spiritually, it's got a lot of great memories for me in that area. Question number 5. What is your favorite stone or crystal for magical workings? My favorite stone or crystal, it is a quartz that my mom brought back from Portugal when she was there visiting family. She lives in a small town up in the mountain areas of Portugal, and there is a mining town about half an hour from her town. Village. It's not a town, it's a village. And so she went in there one day into the crystal shop that the mining company keeps, tourists and all that stuff. And she brought back two pieces for me, and they're both quartz. But the one that emits the most power is this massive quartz point that she bought and brought. It is beautiful. It is so big. But what makes it so powerful for me is in the base of the point. There's other crystals and stones mixed into it that hold so much energy in themselves, like calcite and pyrite and other ones. I can't even name them. It's infused within the base of the quartz. I wish I had it with me, but it's upstairs on my altar. I will take a picture of it. I will take a picture of the two pieces that she brought, and I will post it on my Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Lakeview Medium Tarot, it'll be there. I will put them up so you guys can take a look and see. And so those are the ones that I've been using, especially the bigger quartz point. How long have you been practicing, and how did you come onto your path? So path, about when I went to Benson Lake, so about 14 or 15, that's when I started reading books about different religions, different pantheons, different gods and goddesses, different everything. So yeah, about the same time that everybody kind of starts looking at different spiritual paths. And so for me, it kind of stuck. It kind of stuck. In regards to practicing, I haven't really focused on practicing until more recently, when I've decided to dedicate myself more towards my matron and my patron and to the other gods and goddesses that I do work with. So yeah, and now that my kids are getting a little bit older, they don't need me as much anymore, and I'm able to find, even if it's just 5 minutes, to kind of do some magic, some work. Yeah. Question number 7. Do you have a deity, god or goddess, and how did you connect with him? Yes, I do. I have a matron and a patron. Looking back, the funny thing is, looking back at it, my matron and my patron have been there since I was little, because there's been times when I can sit and really remember certain things when I was little, and they were there already. And so this was before I knew any other religions. I was raised Catholic, Roman Catholic. So for me, everything was Mary and Jesus and the saints and, like that type of communal religion. So looking back on it, they've always been kind of there. And so more recently, since I've focused myself more with them, yeah, it's been an interesting connecting with them. Excuse me. My matron, I am working more. My My matron I work with a lot. My patron is being very kind to me and being very gentle in letting me kind of get to know him better. But like I've said, I work within the Egyptian pantheon. And so my matron is Hathor. And she is such a wonderful mother, goddess. And she's amazing. She's amazing to work with. Such love, energy, and such playfulness at the same time. And in regards to my patron, he's very gentle as well. I haven't worked with him as much as I should, and it's amazing that he's letting me take my time with him. So yes, in regards to who my patron is, he is Horus the Elder. So not Isis and Osiris's son. He predates that. Same as Hathor. Hathor predates any form of dynastic, the dynastic period within ancient Egypt, if anybody knows about the Egyptian pantheon. She's one of the original goddesses. So yeah, those are my deities, my matron and patron. And question 8, what is my favorite incense or smudge? Oh my god, all of them. I am an incense and smudge freak. Because I am a medium and a channeler, I smudge and incense a lot. To raise the vibrations before I work, to clear the vibrations after I work. Constant. And I don't have a specific smell. I like all of them. I like making my own for different bells and stuff like that. So yeah. Question number 9. Have you ever had to clear a space of a negative entity? No, thank goodness. I have never had to do that yet. I've had to deal with lower vibration energies, but not necessarily negative to the point where, no, I haven't had to. I have not had to. Number 10, what is your favorite witchy show or movie? I don't really watch a lot of TV. The first witchy movie that I can probably say that I ever watched when I was little was The Witches of Eastwick with Michelle Pfeiffer, Cher, and I think it was Susan Sarandon, and oh my god, what's his name? Jack Nicholson. I think it was Jack Nicholson. I could be so wrong. That was one of my first movies that I ever watched. And then there's movies like The Craft and Practical Magic. I absolutely love seeing that sisterly bond in that bloody movie. As for TV shows, I don't know because I don't really watch a lot of TV, so it's kind of hard to say what's out there with witchy themes. Question number 11, what do you do to help raise energy before spell work? I chant, I dance. My matron is a goddess of sensuality, so I dance for her. She really helps lift the energy in that aspect. That's what I do. And I incense, I smudge. For me, I find that helps. And candles. That's what I use. Number 12, do you see yourself helping others magically? That question is a bit tricky, but it's not the right word. Tricky is not the right word. Let me explain. Being a medium, I have always done prayers for people who need it. But those prayers to me are more magic because it involves candles and oils and incenses and certain times of the day for a certain amount of days. And so for me, I call it magic. For them, it could be prayers. If they're uncomfortable thinking that it's witchy, I let them use prayers, because they're prayers, they're chants, they're invocations, whatever you want to call them. Yes, I always have. It's in me to do that. And so I will always continue to do that. So yes. Question number 13. What is your preferred form of divination? I am a channeler. So obviously for me, that's the number one. Thank you, lovey. That to me is number one. But I love scrying. I love using the tarot. Oh, the tarot. I have tarots everywhere. Look, I have my shadowscapes with me here. I've got the chrysalis with me here downstairs. I've got tarot decks everywhere. I've got oracle decks, Lenormand decks. I've got crystals that I use to scry. I've got candles that I use to scry. I've got, yeah, a lot of stuff. But my number one is definitely channeling, because that's just what I do. Was that number 13? So number 14, what element do you work with the most? I am air. I have always found power during windstorms and still do. I am lucky enough, thank you, I am lucky enough to live in an area where it's windy a lot of the times. We're at the base of a mountain, kind of, in a way, so we get a lot of wind, and the energy and the power of it is amazing. But my matron has asked that I start working with water. So I am now going to start trying to work with water as well. But air is definitely the one that I've used and will continue to use. Number 15, if you threw a party with all the YouTube witches, if you threw a party, which of the YouTube witches would you invite? Every single one of you, just leave the drama at the door. I don't drama not in my house. I don't care. But all of you guys are all amazing. I love watching and learning from you. Every single one of you. Seriously, truly. Number 16, what are your witchy goals for the year? My witchy goals for the year. Yes, sweetie, just give me a second. My witchy goals for the year is definitely to strengthen my my dedication and my connection to my matron and patron, to focus on really focusing on myself in regards to my work, my spiritual work, that is. I have been bombarded with working 2 jobs and taking care of kids. It's been hard to dedicate my time to my religion and to my faith. Not my religion. I don't classify it as a religion. I classify it as life and faith and my belief. So that is my goal for the year, my goals for the year, and I hope I can do it. Because I really do. I adore my matron and my patron. I adore all the other deities that I work with. I adore my path and my spirituality. So yes, definitely. I can't wait to see everybody else's videos. I've been watching a few already, and I absolutely adore all of you guys. Seriously do. I love listening to every single one of you. All right, that's it for now. Bye.